Cześć, Phil z tej strony, lektor angielski, tłumacz skuteczny, Amerykanin prawdziwy. Dzisiaj chcę troszkę bardziej o finansach podstawowych zrobić, basic finances. So let's begin. Basically in English we've got two types of bank accounts. We've got the checking account and the savings account. The checking account's basically in Polish konto osobowe, konto osobiste, coś takiego. And that's basically where we put the money at. And with the checking account, we get a debit card. A debit card is just like in Polish, karta debitowa, and basically, or karta płatnica, or konto bankomacka, I've also heard used. And yeah, basically that's the card we use when we want to pay for stuff. Now, in America, we've got this one thing that's not really popular in Europe, or in Poland more specifically, and it's called a credit card, or in Polish, karta kredytowa. And basically what's great about this is you don't have to have the money at the time of the purchase. Let's say I want to get, I don't know, more supplements or something, and the cost comes out like 300 zloty or $100. And I basically just pay with the credit card, and then later back I can, pay the money back. Now, credit cards, they have something called interest. Interest in Polish odsetki, or more specifically, compound interest, or odsetki składane. For example, my credit card charges 20% interest per year, and the interest is compounded once a month. Okay, next up, in Polish, there's the term pójdę do banku po kredytu. In English, the term isn't credit, we use loan. Loan is the rzeczownik, which is the noun form, whereas lend is the czasownik form, so it's the verb form. So for example, I went to the bank for a loan and they lended me, let's say, $500 or something like that. Now, when you want to get a loan for a house, it's no longer called a loan, but a mortgage. A mortgage, there's a silent T in there. A mortgage is basically kredyt hipoteczny in Polish. And the way it works is you let's say, buy a house and you set up your house as collateral. The Polish word for collateral is zasób, something like that. Basically, it's if you can't fulfill your obligation or pay back the loan, then the bank takes the house, or more specifically, it forecloses the house. Foreclose is when, just basically when the bank takes the house back. So let's say I couldn't pay back my mortgage, so my house was foreclosed, or the bank foreclosed my house. Now, there's another thing that banks do. In Polish, it's called komornik. In English, there's a nicer term, repo man. Basically, what they do is the repo men repossess stuff that you can't. For example, let's say I got a loan on a car, but I can't pay the loan back, let's say because I'm broke. I am broke, ja jestem spłukany in Polish, that's a helpful term. And let's say I can't pay the car loan back, then the repo man comes to repossess it. So my car was repossessed by the repo man. Actually, in America, they have lots of TV shows, like reality TV shows, where the camera follows the repo man. And it's funny because in America, we have our Second Amendment right, which is the right to bear arms. And it's funny because, the repo man comes out of his car, like looking for the pickup truck that he has to repossess. The cameraman's following him. And all of a sudden, the repo man starts running back and starts screaming to, get back. And then the angry redneck owner comes out with a shotgun, and yeah, it gets pretty intense down there. Okay, so that's it for basic finances. So keep watching, and do następnego lekcja. Do widzenia.